So I'm here with some of the organizers for Knutepunkt 2017. Do you want to present yourselves?
Yes, my name is Karete Jacobsen Mæland. Am I holding this? Karete Jacobsen Mæland. And my name is Anne-Marie Andersson.
And I am Martin Nilsen.
So could you tell the viewers quickly, or with as much time you need, what Knutepunkt is?
Me? Yes. So how to sum up Knutepunkt in just a few words? I would say that Knutepunkt is the closest thing that we come to a professional kind of business type conference for Larp. It's been in existence for 20 years and rotates between the Nordic countries. And this year we're so lucky to have it in Norway.
So is there a theme or anything specific you're doing this year?
This year we have been working some with trying to incorporate the idea of having had 20 years of creating or 20 years of making stories together. So it's reflected in the program, as in we want to have talks and program items that deals with the past, what have we been doing, and with the present, what are we doing right now, and also the future, what is in store for the next 20 years of making the stories when we LARP. And also, the book is also split into these sections, and that's sort of, I think, the general idea of how we have been trying to create the conference.
So what is the size of the conference? Like how many participants and from how many or which countries?
Yes, I get to answer the facts questions. I think that we have 391 participants, but there has been some last-minute changes, but it's very close to 400, and it's from approximately 20 countries this year. So people coming in from many different parts of the world, at least from Europe, from America, from the Middle East, and I think that's where the participants are from this year.
So if I was a LARPer and I had no relationships to Knutepunkt, why should I come next year or whichever year I have the possibility?
I think that all LARPers with even the slightest interest for the type of style that we play when we talk about Nordic LARPs should definitely try to come to Knutepunkt at least once. It's a bit different in different countries, the division between talking, workshopping, debating in panels and actually playing games. But for me personally, whenever I go to Knutepunkt, I always get a million new thoughts, a million new ideas. Sometimes new relations comes with those thoughts and ideas, relations that can help put the ideas into life. And it's just like an amazing place for inspiration. And I think it's impossible to come to Knutepunkt and then go home without a single new thought. It's just an amazing creative place to be.
Can I add something? I think one of the things I often take with me is that even though it's sometimes perceived as one genre, the Nordic LARP, it's still, we do things in slightly different ways. And I am very often made aware of some habits, something I do when I design that I do just on default. And maybe it's a good idea and maybe not, but it makes me more conscious about the design choices I make and what is just habits and what is active choices when I hear how other people do it and other approaches to LARP design.
Can I add one more thing? There is also another thing about Knutepunkt that has been very important for me personally, and that is that whenever I'm here and whenever I think about the people who are here, it gives me an enormous sense of pride to be part of a LARP community that is worldwide and that has just so many interesting, inspiring people doing really whatever project you can imagine. It's here. It's really amazing, and I thoroughly enjoy that.
Is there any last thing you want to add before we end this interview?
There will be rituals.
Yes,
You
lots
have to
of.
speak into the mic to get it recorded.
Say it again.
There will be rituals.
Lots of rituals. That's one thing to say, that there is definitely a distinction between what country is organizing Knutepunkt, because Knutepunkt is organized or shared between like the four Nordic countries, and Norway is I don't know. People tend to say that we have a lot of rituals, so we try to have a lot of rituals. It's a lot of fun.
If you come to Norway in 4 years, I can pretty much guarantee you that you will get to burn something.
And with that note, we end. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great Knutepunkt.
Thank you. You too.